record. All right, guys, welcome. Thanks for being here. Excited to bring updates to every single buddy on the call today. But before we get rolling, we actually have some special guests here today. Erica Luna, she was a referral from an EXP agent. It's her cousin. His name's Roy Melcher. He's down by Gilroy in that market. And Erica was looking to join a team. She's just waiting for her license number, but she officially passed and she will be joining our team. So Erica, do you want to say a quick hello to everybody? And thanks for being on. Thanks for being here. And can't wait to have you officially join the team. So Erica, say hello to everybody. Erica Luna.
Hi guys. Can't wait to meet you guys all and start working. I'm super excited about this new adventure.
Awesome. Awesome. And Erica, where do you live and what markets do you think that you're going to serve?
So I live in Union City. So I'm thinking Union City, Hayward, Fremont, Newark.
Beautiful.
For that area.
Awesome. Well, welcome. We're looking forward to having you on the team, and thanks for
joining
us. And we're just counting down the days until we get the license number. Let's go over to
Yes,
Demisha.
sure.
Demisha Barker, you are brand new to the team, first time on a team call. So Demisha, let's hear from you. If you have the ability to throw your camera on and say hello to the team. Going once, going twice. There she is. Hello.
Good morning, everyone. Hi. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm excited to be a part of the team fast.
Well, we're excited to have you here. Thanks for being on. Love the story, love connecting with you, and can't wait to help you grow. And then is there any other first-timers on the call that I have missed and like to say hello, introduce? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Well, let's do this. We want to send a huge welcome back to Laura Spielman. She was away having a beautiful baby. And so Laura Spielman, we want to say welcome home, welcome back. Hopefully baby and you are doing well and life is great. So Laura, we just wanted to welcome you home. And hopefully everything is going well in your world.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Uncle E, be quiet. Baby's sleeping. So, okay, let's go over to Karina for a quick teaching moment of the week. Karina, let's go over to you. Perfect timing for this as well. Right?
Yeah.
We just did this.
I know. So, okay, so June is here, and that means new forms. So forms from CAR are released usually in June and December. This next big update will happen around June 25th. I'll share a summary of all of the new redlined forms so you can get familiar with what the changes are. And then as well as any like brand new forms. There are 17 forms regarding the NAR settlement, like that have to do with various stages of how to get compensated, including that buyer compensation advisory that I had mentioned a couple meetings ago, where it breaks down all the ways brokers and agents can get paid. There are 50 other forms that have had changes to them. So the two biggest are the RPA and the RLA, so purchase and listing. The RPA has a new standalone contingency specifically for insurance. So it used to be that the insurance was bundled into the investigation contingency, but now it's separate. So there's 9 contingencies. It just makes it clear. We've had a lot of issues across California where it comes to finding insurance. So you want to make sure that buyers investigating insurability as soon as they're interested in writing an offer on a property, or maybe right when they get into contract, just making sure that they can actually get insurance. It's a so they can, get insurance. If they can't get insurance, they may not be able to get their loan, or they may have problems down the line. Insurability is super, super important. Moving on to the RLA, it has had a full facelift. It looks entirely different than it once did. It looks a lot more like the purchase agreement, where it's a grid, where all the important terms, along with the paragraphs that are associated with those terms, are line by line spelled out. They also decoupled the total compensation from the buy side and the listing side. So make it really clear, which side is getting paid what, and if there's dual agency, what happens then. They also want to make sure that the sellers are aware that the compensation will no longer be listed in the MLS. It'll take a few minutes to kind of fully digest the changes, so please read them over. And be on the lookout for more training from CAR and EXP.
Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. We just did a training on this, and now they've changed the document, so maybe we'll do another one on it in the coming months, coming weeks. And so, before we get started, before we get into the new escrows and talking about all of your accomplishments for the week, we want to talk about your accomplishments from last year. Now, some of you on this call were with us last year, and some of you were not, but nonetheless, it's really important to mention that last year, if you guys didn't see the video or you didn't see the press release, that we were #1 in the entire state for units sold. And that's across every single brokerage out there. And so to think that just in 4 short years, we're able to achieve what we've been able to achieve, it is nothing short of remarkable. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that everybody has this article from Real Trends. So if you guys want to use it in your correspondence, if you want to use this when you're talking with consumers, when you're at the listing table, when you're having somebody that might be on the fence about, purchasing or selling their home, it's really important that we're conveying how relevant our team is and how we've leveraged great relationships and how there's no better team out there in the industry to help with asset management than us. We were #1 in this entire state. So you guys leverage that communication, congratulate yourself, but know that now we have to do this back to back, right? So it's just like, yeah, the kudos are great. It's great to have this accomplishment, but now what Real Trends is going to say is, what have you done for us lately? And what I mean by that is that we have an opportunity to be #1 in units back to back years. That's amazing to say. So you guys, I know that we can do it. I know that we're all capable of it, and we all have the talent to do so. So I wanted to congratulate everybody and say, all right, we're midway through 2024. This is where we seriously pick up our intensity for the rest of the year to make sure that we hold that spot twice. So congratulations to you guys. Shout out to all of your efforts and hard work. Kenny, anything you want to share about our Real Trends award or recognition, excuse me.
Great job, everyone. Let's do it again.
Perfect. Perfect. So with that said, let's go right into our...
Actually, sorry, so it's really exciting that this year we won. This is more like talks amongst top producers. In the past, they've put in entire brokerages, or people added like hundreds of agents in their company and combined the stats. So this year might be the first year that the stats are actually really accurate. They're not just putting anyone on there and having they're vetting us, their P&Ls and stuff like that. So it's cool to actually win this title for once. And then it's really, really difficult to be. I think we're #3 or 4 in volume. Was it, Elias? That's what I forgot.
So it was number 14 in volume for mega teams throughout the entire country, and number 26.
How about California?
14 in California, 26 in the country.
Yeah, California is tough because Southern California, you have a lot of billion-dollar brokerages, multi-million-dollar sales, but we crushed it here. We are #1 in units for Northern California last year, and I think #3 for the state. So now we're #1 for the state, which is a pretty big deal. It's really powerful to go to your appointments too with these numbers, saying that we've represented more buyers than any other company. As a seller, you should work with us because we can bring you more buyers than any other team in the marketplace. So it's every time, it's not just a brag stat, it's how to position this title correctly to help you win more business.
That's right. That's right. So Mishan, Kenny, maybe you can answer this question. Mishan said, are there any of the Real Trends marketing packages available for use? I'm not aware of the Real Trends packages. Kenny, any word on that?
No, they try to sell us a plaque. I mean, I'm not kidding. So there's no actual thing. Take a screenshot of the page, and then create your own video about it. We might come up with some collateral that you can post on social media. We did that a couple years ago, which we should actually do that this week.
Let's do that. So we'll come out with some collateral pieces for social media, but highly encourage you guys to take that information, put it into your newsletter, as well as create a video along the lines of us being #1, how that makes us more relevant and how that puts us in a better position to serve even more consumers. And so we're proud of that accomplishment, but all that accomplishment means is that we're positioned to help even more consumers now with this, amazing recognition. So great job to you guys. Pat on the back to you guys, and more information to come down the road on that. Also, there's something I wanted to share with you guys here. There was a report. I'm not going to go over this report, but Americans were surveyed, and 36% of consumers still rank real estate to be the #1 long-term investment over stocks, bonds, annuities, savings. And so I thought this was a really, really good report. Also, this is something that you can also use in, sorry, let me erase that. This is also something that you guys can use in your correspondence, also in your video creation. I think that this is a solid video. So use it, leverage it, and capitalize on that. Let's go right into our slides, you guys. All right, so let's go here. Boom, bam, we were in, present, and let's get right into you guys for community contributions. Before we go into escrows, does anybody have an event that they want to talk about? Anybody hosted an event, did an event last week, or have something coming up in the next couple months that they want to talk about? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Let's get into new escrows. All right, guys. So you guys have been busy. Anna Oliver got in contract for $150,000 in Pacheco. She was representing the seller. Great job to you, Anna. I do not believe that Anna is on the call today, but let me just double check. She is not. So let's continue cruising on. So next up, Annie Mai got in a contract in San Jose representing the seller, and then Kevin and Viv got in a contract for $675. Congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in this category. Let me see if no, and then let me see if this person's on. All right, cool. We will cruise on. All right, next up on the list. Very cool to see. We have Deja Gill. Deja Gill has been with us for less than 3 months, and she was able to get her seller into contract. So congratulations in Oakland, 749, and Jessica Alfaro, 770, San Leandro. Both of these people have been truly hustling behind the scenes, and it's great to see them on the board this week. I don't believe either one of them are on, so one clap for them, and we will continue cruising. KD and Shally got in a contract in Hercules for 435, and Vivian got in a contract again for 540. Let's see who I have on here. Should probably let them know ahead of time to be on the call so they can get some recognition. All right, cool. We are going to cruise on to the next slide. All right, so Joseph Chin and Rosa Moreno got in a contract in Richmond representing the buyer. It was an Op-City lead for 515, and Adeline got in contract in Fairfield for 515. So Adeline, this is her very first deal with us, first of many. Congratulations. I'm loving seeing all the new faces on the board the last couple of weeks. So congratulations. Speaking of new faces on the board, Janice Kellier got into her first contract, 650,000, represented a buyer. Sam got in contract on 2 deals, Brentwood and Fairfield, 685.30, 706, 900, and then Brittany got in a contract in Fremont for 725. Janice, you're here, you're present, your camera's on. I'm going to go over to you. I want to have you talk to us about this deal, talk to us about the strategy, and let's give her a giant round of applause for putting her first deal on the board. So let's go, Janice. Let's hear from you. Talk to us about the strategy.
It wasn't really a strategy. It was trying to not embarrass myself. I was visiting an open house that Deja was actually hosting an open house, and I was coming just to support. And she was like, you have to know somebody. You have to know somebody. And I felt bad. So I called a friend who knows everybody to just come through and see it. Maybe he could pass on the word. And when he came in, he was like, I want it. Are you going to represent me? You're going to be my agent. I want it. And so we looked at it the next day, and then we put in the offer on Tuesday, and it got accepted on Wednesday. Boom.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this. So the point here is this: don't embarrass yourself. Bring somebody else to the open house, and that someone else actually purchased the home. So congratulations to you. But Janice, let me ask you this. You're relatively new to our team. What are some non-negotiables for you right now? I see you showing up, you come to coaching, you're in the office, what are some non-negotiables for you right now in your career?
Oh my gosh. Non-negotiables for me. I mean, I don't have too many. I just have to, as long as I'm a present mother and I can be full-time as a parent, then past that, I don't have too many as it stands.
All right.
I'm just trying to play I could get it. So as long as it doesn't compromise my #1 priority, I'm here.
Let's go. Let's go. Well, I appreciate you. Congratulations to you. Job well done on not embarrassing yourself. Let's continue cruising on. Ronnie Escalante got in contract for $1,030,000, and Kevin Bowie got in a contract for 1.465 in Fremont. Both represented buyers. So congratulations to you, gentlemen. And let's continue rolling. So you guys, it was a busy week for us. The week prior, we did 11 new deals. We're at 15 new escrows right now, a little over 10 million in production. And so when you think about where we're at right now, we're a little bit behind where our numbers were total for the year last year. However, if we look at where our agent count is versus where our agent count was at last year, we're actually doing really good. Our hope this year is that our agent per deal count is up for 2024. And we're seeing you guys out there hustle and you're grinding, and you're doing events and you're door knocking. What we're going to do in the coming weeks is that we're going to put together some additional training in regards to Follow Up Boss, how to really leverage Follow Up Boss. If you're somebody that's looking for opportunities and maybe you haven't gotten into contract, or maybe it's been a low in your business, there's tons of opportunities after diving into Follow Up Boss, looking at the leads that are actually active. You guys, right now, just give you an example, there's over 220 leads right now in the lead pond that have looked at a house in the last 7 days, and our correspondence with those leads has been over 30 days. So buyers are out there, they're looking at homes. Now, we're not just saying, hey, we just want to follow up. Did you still want to buy a house in Hercules? No, I saw you were just looking at this house 3 times yesterday. I'm setting up my tours for today and tomorrow. What time do you want to go see that? You guys, there's so many opportunities in Follow Up Boss, but I think a lot of it is rooted in how do we better train you guys to look at the opportunities that live in Follow Up Boss in the different ponds. And so we're committed to helping you guys really master that, because I feel that we can truly help you guys find your next deals. Let's see here. Sorry, I saw something here. She said what she said. We knew from onboarding. Love it. And congrats, Janice. Yeah, absolutely. So let's do this. I need everybody to take themselves off of mute. And I need everybody to give me a little bit of a drum roll. I need some excitement. I need some intro to this next slide. Can you guys help me out a little bit? Can I get a little bit of a drum roll, please? Yes. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Listen, this fast story of the, go ahead and put yourselves back on mute. Thank you. This fast story of the week is a very special fast story of the week. You guys, Jen is celebrating her 150th deal as a team member. And I remember when she first started out in the business at Climb Real Estate and just watching her grow every single year in our organization.
Oh, shit, I heard my name.
Hold on, Jen. Hold on. We're not there yet. But please don't go anywhere, Jen. She said, oh shit, I heard my name. So Jen, don't go far. I've seen her just grow every single year. She has been the #1 top producer in our organization since we started the company and started the team. And so it's just been incredible to see how she's grown her business and how she's been able to build her own organization with bringing people into the company and also mentoring and guiding other people in the businesses. So Jen, we wanted to give you a special honor today and just congratulate you on all of your accomplishments over the course of your career and just say job well done. Now you have some mic time. Would you want to say anything? Jen?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was distracted. Oh, cool. I did not know I reached my 150 deal. Just, I guess, big shout out to all of my team members and all of my partner agents that helped me get here. And I'm excited to reach 200 this year.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Jen, if you could give somebody advice that, I mean, obviously you've held the #1 spot for 4 years in a row. Like, what's the high level advice that you give to somebody if you were just to keep it very simple? Did we lose Jen? Going once?
Yeah.
There she is. High level advice for everybody.
Take advantage of all the resources Team Faz has for you. Like, from when we started to now, we have so many things that can help you be successful. And a lot of the times, it's like right in front of your face. Quick Google, quick Slack research, it's there. Everything's there for us.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, you guys, let's put some emojis. Let's put some love. Let's put some congratulations in the chat down below. I mean, 150 deals, incredible. And she still is relatively new in our industry. She's still relatively new. So congratulations to you, Jen. Love seeing how you've grown over the years and continue to grow in your business. So shout out to you and huge congratulations. All right, guys, let's continue cruising on. Next up, looking ahead. First things first, we want to send a very happy birthday to everybody that is on the screen. Hopefully you guys find some time to enjoy yourselves, party a little bit, just maybe take a day off, relax. But happy birthday to all of these names. Kevin, Stephanie, Hillary, Dan, Joanne, V, Ryan, and Vita. Happy birthday to each of you. All right, guys, we need your, I'll go to there next. So this week, we're going to talk about prepping the property prior to listing. What are you doing? What are the things that you're doing to truly get the house ready for mass consumption and ready for the open market? So that's the conversation we're having this week in our fast tracks. We want to say thank you to everybody that's been joining these sessions. Hopefully you're getting a lot out of them. And if you've missed these sessions, these recordings live in Mighty Network, aka Fast Class. If you do not have access to that, make sure to reach out to me. If you don't know how to get there, make sure to reach out to us and we'll make sure to guide you so you know how to access these incredible recordings. And then Zillow auditions. If you did an audition the first time, actually, Dan, I'm gonna have you talk about this, bro. I thought that was a lot of fun. I thought we heard so many great things from those sessions, but Dan, let's have you talk about the Zillow auditions. Let's go.
Yes. All right. The Zillow auditions were a lot of fun last time, and I appreciated everyone who participated in that and let us test it out because it was fast and kind of we just got in, jumped straight into the dialogue, tested it out to see how everyone did with the script and talking to consumers. And so we're doing another session this Thursday. We've got 1, 2, 3 spots left. There's only 3 spots left. If you are interested in getting on the bench or getting in the list to get on the bench for the Zillow Flex buyer team, sign up for one of those 3 spots, do an audition. You can start getting yourself in the pipeline because we've now got, I think, 50 deals from Zillow Flex this year, and we're just halfway through the year. We're getting more leads coming through. So there's a lot of opportunity picking up on Zillow Flex. I would really strongly recommend everyone who has signed up and everyone who's thinking about signing up, practice the script with someone else. Practice it with some objections and some dialogue that's not standard, because we are going to test you on these conversations as well. So be ready to have we'll give you a little bit of pushback on some of these things. But I'm stoked to have this next round this Thursday. 3 spots left. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
So Dan, I love it. And yeah, I absolutely practice this with a homie. But what is some of the criteria? What is something that we're making sure agents have to have done before they get into an audition and be able to get leads?
Yeah, really good question. So first thing is that we're getting leads in Contra Costa, Alameda, and San Francisco County. So that's the important thing to know about. That's where the leads are coming from. So we're really focusing on folks that can service those areas. The second thing is to actively be receiving Flex leads. You have to have had at least 4 closings, and preferably one of those closings from an online lead source. Not strictly required, but it definitely to the front of the line if you've got experience with online leads. If you don't have that many closings, you can get on the bench to kind of get in line for when you do have that many. And there's an opportunity to get access to the Flex Pond, which is about 1,200 leads that are reserved for Zillow agents only. That, like Elias is saying, there's people looking, actively searching for homes, and a lot of these Flex leads have not been called in a really long time and are very high quality. To do that, you have to have finished your 30-day onboarding checklist. So just to get into that, if you've got the deals, you can get in line to actively start receiving leads. If not, you can start getting access to the pond to start working yourself up to be in a good position when you get those deals done.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I appreciate you're frozen on my screen, but message is very clear. Appreciate you guys. Looking forward to seeing the next round of auditions. And let me go back into my screen.
A third of all the Flex leads are actually going to be coming out the San Francisco County zip codes. So 74 out of the 210 we're getting this month, and due to the success of that and just anticipating further growth, that we've opened up a Daly City office. Kinetic Real Estate, a really good close friend of mine, has just moved offices, so we're going to take over the remaining duration of their lease. Starting this Thursday, we're getting keys to the Daly City office, and we'll be there at least until end of September. So if you guys want to check that space out, there is a new channel on Slack. We only invited the people who are in the area, but you just want to be a part of that channel, see what's going on. Feel free on Slack to check out Daly-City-Office channel.
Yeah, and Kenny and I, what time are you getting out there? 12:30 on Thursday?
Right, 12:30 this Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll be there at 12:30 on Thursday. So hopefully you guys can roll through, check out the new space. But it's a huge opportunity for us, especially if you know people that are living in that area that want to expose, or excuse me, want to talk to us about their options and want to evaluate what else is out there. We're excited to come into that market. So good stuff to come.
And then they mentioned for May, we were the #1 team of 18 teams in entire Bay Area for both customer satisfaction and conversion rate. So Zillow is continuing to give us more opportunities because we're crushing it.
Beautiful. Great job, Dan. Great job, leads team. Let's go back into this. All right, let me present this. Boom. All right, guys. So if you have not yet, make sure to RSVP for the next two things. So first off, it's our California Association of Realtors economic update led by Jordan Levine, who's our senior VP and chief economist of CAR. I promise you, this will be one of those economic updates where you take tons of notes in a way that is very, very easy to digest. I love his content. I love the way he delivers the information. It's going to be very short, sweet, to the point, you guys. 11 o'clock to 12, we'll do an economic update. 12 to 12:30-ish, we will have Q&A, and then after that, we have lunch provided by the Money Store. So make sure to come by Oakland. It's not an all-day event. It's 2 hours. So come get some great information and then leverage that information to update your consumers and have better dialogue with the people that you're talking about that maybe don't understand the market like you do. So get in the room. If you're not there yet, make sure to RSVP. We have about 60 people RSVP'd for this event, so make sure that you grab your spot. Another thing that we want you guys to do is make sure to, oh, we're not there yet, sorry. Cocktails for converters. If you have closed an online lead with us this year, Zillow Flex, Zillow Seller Program, Ojo, OpCity, HomeLight, then we are doing a huge event. Dan is working on the correspondence right now. We need RSVPs. We're actually going to be at Pierre in Oakland, which is a really, really cool place that Otis White recommended. It's a friend of his that owns the restaurant. So we're going to have some fun with you guys. So make sure to RSVP to Dan. He's working on the calendar invite. This is going to be a lot of fun. Come out, have a happy hour with us for 4 to 6 and celebrate all of your accomplishments for getting on the board and closing an online lead this year. And then last but not least, need you guys to RSVP for this. If you're going to be coming to our annual cookout, please make sure to RSVP. We want to know how many people are going to be out there, how much food we should have. This is going to be a lot of fun. And Molly, kids coming out? Brian, kids coming out for this?
It's up to their parents.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll bring my kids. So I'll have some fun with you guys. I'm excited for this. Going to be a good afternoon of just fun, drinks, great food, probably shoot some cool videos while we're out there like we did last year, but make sure to RSVP so we know that we have an accurate head count. And then I'm glad we changed this. Thank you, Molly. This is our fast trends. If you have not grabbed this, make sure to grab this. Have this on queue. So if you're looking for new ideas for your social media, you have this. All right, guys. So we're walking into summertime and there's tons of things that we can be talking about and should be talking about. And I talked about this briefly on coaching yesterday, but I wanted to bring it up again before we head out, because when you're thinking about planning out all of your correspondence, all of your marketing, all the communication, things that you're putting in your newsletter, there's tons of things going on from the splash pads to Father's Day to 4th of July to high note presentations that are going to include your splash pads, your music in the parks, your family activities, hiking trails, festivals. June is Men's Mental Health Month. June is Homeowner Appreciation Month. You guys, there's so many things that you could be talking about, videos, as well as putting in your correspondence, putting in your newsletters, putting in your email campaigns. So there's no shortage of things to be talking about right now. Plan, prep, and prepare, because summer months are the months where you can truly, truly crush it. And then it gives you the opportunity to go into a slower month, maybe September, October or slower, and get you ready for the holiday season, you guys. So make the summer count. If you need anything, if you want to run ideas, make sure to connect with me. I'm always here for support. But before we close out, Molly, Karina, Kenny, anything that we have for the team before we close out?
Nope, I'm good. Everyone have a kick-ass week.
Yes, and I share that same exact sentiment. Erica, and to all of our other agents that are here for their first time, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a guest. We're looking forward to helping you guys grow. If you need anything, let me know. Congratulations on taking the #1 spot in California last year. Continue to be you, but fast. Peace.